I was about 4.5, I think, when the war ended. Well, when it ended in Europe. But my dad was a prisoner of war with the Japanese and had been for over 3 years. So I was a bit confused because everybody was celebrating the end of the war, but it was the end of the war in Europe. So we all joined in the celebration, but it was tinged with, well, I suppose from my mother's point of view, a great worry. I was taken by my mum and other relatives to Leeds City Station to meet the train with my dad on it, and I got no idea what he looked like. I mean, I had a couple of photographs, from before he went away, but he looked nothing like that when he came back. He was skin and bone. And somehow he managed to lift me onto his shoulders. I remember this. This is the first thing I remember about my dad, that he lifted me up and put me on his shoulders and carried me out of the station, although he was weak and weighed next to nothing. But that was a joyous moment for me. And my dad, many years later, wrote a little article about his experiences of coming home. And in it, he said how overjoyed he was that I hadn't rejected him, because apparently a lot of returning soldiers, sailors and airmen who hadn't seen their children for a long, long time, the children rejected them. But Dad was absolutely over the moon that I ran up to him and he picked me up and put me on his shoulders.